no clue what to expect. Everyone says when they come back, their world has changed forever.
We're there to experience the culture and experience them and let them invite us into their lives.
When we first got here, I was really happy, but overwhelmed at the same time. Just seeing the lifestyle on the way, just in the bus, just the women with the headbands on their head, the people having their little shops set up, like just seeing how different it is from Toronto.
Degrassi has a partnership with Free the Children, and we have for the past, I think, 5 years. Some people have been on all the trips, we've got some people who have been on none, so it's really a mix of old and new cast. And we're the first youth group to come to Ghana also. We're working with a community that Free the Children hasn't worked with before, and we're starting a school.
That ride there was basically just sleeping and not really knowing where we're going, which is kind of like a weird metaphor for our journey from Canada to here. We don't know what's going to happen, we have no idea where we're going to go and how it's going to end up. But we know that we're excited to go through there and get there.
After 3 hours, we found ourselves in a pretty heavily forested area on a dirt road. Not really sure of where we were going or what to expect. And we couldn't really see anything, but we could hear the ocean. So it was definitely very cool. We knew we were staying in a kind of magical place.
Alright, where's the front door? Yes. Right here? And welcome to my home!
Nice.
Jacob, tell them a little about it.
3 beds and 3 great guys to go along with it, so stay tuned.
When we arrived here, I mean, it was dark, so we couldn't really see anything. So when we woke up the next morning, it was beautiful, and it's like, since we'd stayed there a night, we didn't even know what we were going to see because we saw the waves for the first time in the morning, so that was a good surprise. And it was really wonderful to look at that and realize, wow, I'm in Africa, this is a beautiful ocean, I get to go to a community and meet these beautiful kids.
We're on the walk to the village where we can volunteering, and it's the first time we're going to meet them, they're going to meet us.
The night prior, we had gotten a speech from the facilitators just saying that this is the first time any foreigners had been in this village, and so I was a bit wary to how they were going to take to us.
There's sort of this sense of excitement and nervousness, and you don't really know how you're going to be received by the village.
There's apparently going to be some kind of greeting, which we're really excited for, and then we get started, get to work.
We arrived in this huge middle circle, and there were so many kids just standing there, and there was about 30 seconds where everyone just stared at each other.
Sam Earl jumped in, and he just started dancing with some of the kids, and I wanted to be a part of it, and then Spencer jumped in, and then Monroe jumped in, and the girls jumped in.
It just exploded. Everyone just smiles and dancing, and I don't remember the last time I had so much fun just dancing with people I didn't even know.
It just proves again that just because you're in a different culture and they're like living in such different conditions, you can still make kids laugh the same. It was unbelievable to see it happen.
When they show those TV shows for like Sponsor Child or something, it just seems very like so depressing. And when you get here, it's like they need more than what they have, they deserve more. But they're happy, like they're so happy and so just carefree, you know what I mean?
And then we all danced towards another area where we sat down and we got introduced to all these amazing community members who were all so kind and well-spoken, even though we couldn't understand them. They were very expressive, and we could understand what they were saying through their gestures, and then we had someone to translate the more details that we didn't really hear.
That was incredible, man. What do you guys think about that? Almost opened the kid.
I can't believe it.
Dude, unreal. Unreal.
Can't stop smiling.
So, no, that's how I feel. Yeah.
So after our little parade of welcoming joy, whatever, we kind of toured around the community very briefly. We got to see, Asemko is basically in the middle of wilderness. You know, there are makeshift houses built out of mud, bricks, whatever, with tin roofs.
You know, there's no toilet system, there's no electricity. Like our everyday things that we have that are normal to us, they don't have clean water.
When we got to the new school, it was really nothing except where the new school would be. It was kind of like little trenches, kind of just basically an outline in the dirt.
They gave us shovels and they gave us gloves, and we're over at the site now. And walked over there and we started digging. They showed us what to do and make sure everything was okay. And it was really nice that they're willing to allow us to help. So that's the biggest misconception. I feel like we're trying to build it from the ground up. And what we're really trying to do is we're just really trying to help them out as they build the foundation for their village, because that's what they want. They have a lot of pride in their village, a lot of love for the village, so they want to kind of do it themselves and really take ownership of that. And so for them to allow us to come and help them out with that it's something special.
We took turns with the shovels, and they could tell we weren't pretty good at shoveling.
Use your muscles, you big girl, you're strong. Get him. You are, look at you, good.
The idea was that by the end of our week here, we'd have those trenches kind of fully dug. We'd have the cement poured in, so the foundation would be laid, and we'd have the main supporting pillars up and ready to go. And then after that, other groups would come and build on it piece by piece and eventually complete the school.
Today we're going to learn about how the girls get their water, and I say girls because the boys don't do that work.
We're building the foundation, and they use the water to make the cement. And we can't use the seawater, which would be like super convenient because the salt actually breaks down the concrete. So we have to use their water source, fresh water.
It's quite a long walk to get the water from their small resource of fresh water and get it to the work site where they needed it to mix the cement.
It's just kind of a natural kind of dent in the ground. And that's just kind of where the fresh water, the rainwater naturally collects. So that's their only source of drinking, cooking, building water. It's by no means clean by our standards at all.
Me and Olivia, we decided to be partners, and they filled up the jug for us, and then they put it on our heads, and it was like the heaviest thing. It was definitely like I was just carrying like 1,000 pounds on top of my head. I felt like I was just like, I failed completely. I feel like a failure.
The fact that it's a woman's job and the men don't think that they have to do that, I find hilarious because it's definitely the hardest thing we've done on this whole trip. It was so hard, and I have so much respect for the women in this community for doing that.
So when I'm going to go home, I'm definitely going to be more conscious about how I use my water, and just not only conscious but thankful, because it's hard when they grow up here and you're born here, and yeah, it's tough. You really take it for granted, absolutely. Sorry.